Former GMB host Piers Morgan posted a tweet in defense of the Queen while blasting Prince Harry and Meghan Markle following the latest Prince Andrew scandal. Piers Morgan has dragged Meghan and Prince Harry into another public royal bashing by dubbing them Sussex clowns as he declared, "The Queen deserves so much better." The former Good Morning Britain presenter spoke out as Buckingham Palace announced the Queen was stripping Prince Andrew of his titles amid his looming civil sex case. Piers, 56, remarked the allegations, plus Meghan and Harry's bombshell Oprah interview, are one of a series of ordeals the 95-year-old monarch has had to deal with recently, on top of the death of her husband Prince Philip. "She's 95, and deserves so much better," he added. The TV presenter even took to his own comments section after a fan challenged him on Harry and Meghan's role in her grief. One follower wrote, "The middle one of those things is nowhere near the same order of grief-causing problem as the other two," referencing Morgan's comment about the Queen being repeatedly trashed by Harry and Meghan. He replied, "Actually, I'd say the royal family being globally smeared as a bunch of heartless racists, with zero evidence to support such incendiary claims, will have hurt her enormously." It comes after the news that the Queen has agreed to strip her son Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, of his honorary military roles and royal patronages. Piers added, "Utter humiliation for Andrew, but he only has himself to blame, and far worse is to come if he continues to try to stonewall his way out of any accountability re the serious allegations against him and his relationship with Epstein/Maxwell." The palace said in a statement on Thursday night, "With the Queen's approval and agreement, the Duke of York's military affiliations and royal patronages have been returned to the Queen. The Duke of York will continue not to undertake any public duties and is defending this case as a private citizen. He will no longer use the style His Royal Highness in any official capacity," a royal source added. "It is a horrible thing to happen in the Queen's Jubilee year," says Diane Abbott. Speaking to The Independent, Diane Abbott, the MP for Hackney North and Stoke Newington, said she would not comment further on the case because court proceedings are ongoing. Ms. Abbott's comments come after it emerged Prince Andrew, the Queen's 61-year-old second son, will face a civil case over allegations he sexually assaulted Virginia Giuffre in 2001 when she was only 17 years old. Ms. Abbott said, "This is really quite sad for the Queen in her Platinum Jubilee year. I wouldn't want to say more than that. We will only know when the court case is completed. But it is a horrible thing to happen in the Queen's Jubilee year." Prince Andrew vehemently denies all the allegations and any wrongdoing. Prince Andrew's lawyers have argued Ms. Giuffre, previously known as Virginia Roberts, relinquished her right to sue him due to agreeing to a $500,000 settlement agreement with Epstein. Mark Stevens, a media lawyer, has said Prince Andrew's sexual assault trial could potentially spark a constitutional crisis for the royal family, adding the monarch has no good options. Mr. Stevens told the BBC, "Judge Lewis Kaplan has thrown a recent judicial decision like a bomb into the middle and the heart of the royal family and threatens to provoke constitutional crisis as a consequence." The lawyer added, "Essentially, I think he's either going to have to engage in the trial process or he's going to have to settle, and that may well be his least worst option." Other prominent figures weighed in on the news about Prince Andrew's court case on Twitter. Prince Andrew is not protected by pedophile Epstein's agreement with his victim, Nazir Afzal, a solicitor who specializes in violence against women and child sexual exploitation, said. Agreement only applied to traffickers, not alleged rapists, and he wasn't a party to it. His constitutional argument to save himself would have meant all NY child abusers escaping justice. Gary Lineker, a broadcaster deemed to be one of England's greatest strikers, said, "This court decision will test Prince Andrew's inability to sweat.